So today I'm going to discuss on fatty acids. Fatty acids are important member of class derived fats. They have versatile role to perform in the body. Fatty acids are carboxylic acid with hydrocarbon side chain. So this is R is the bulk of hydrocarbon chain, and then this is the carboxylic acid group. So this is the simple structure of fatty acids. They are amphipathic molecule composed of hydrophilic polar or ionized head and the hydrophobic non-polar non-ionized tail part. So that's how it is amphipathic in nature. The degree of solubility depends on the length of fatty acid chain. Higher the length of this fatty acid chain, this hydrocarbon chain, lesser will be the solubility in water and more solubility in the organic solvents. Fatty acids generally occur in two forms. One is in the steroid form, second is in the free form. So steroid form is the most common form, and in this it is a steroid with various other uh, lipids. Then free form it is present in the blood in abundance. Fatty acid classified on the various basis depending on the total number of carbon atom, depending on the length of hydrocarbon chain, depending on the nature of hydrocarbon chain. So on the basis of total number of carbon atom, they can be even chain or the odd chain. Depending on the length of hydrocarbon chain, they can be short chain, medium chain, long chain, and very long chain fatty acid. Then, depending on the nature of hydrocarbon chain, they can be saturated, unsaturated, branch chain, or hydroxy fatty acid. Few most common even chain fatty acids which are naturally occurring: lauric acid, myristic acid, palmitic acid, most common energy producer in the body, stearic acid, and arachidonic acid. Odd chain fatty acid, they are generally present in the milk and microbial cell wall. The most common members are propionic acid, which is 3 carbon containing, and valeric acid is a 5 carbon containing. Then classification based on the length of hydrocarbon chains. So they can be low or short chain fatty acid. So they are right from 2 to 8 carbon containing hydrocarbon chain, and more than 8 to 12 carbon atoms, they come in the category of medium chain. 12 onwards, 20 it is the long chain fatty acid, and 20 onwards, 21st one onwards are very long chain fatty acid. So acetic acid, butyric acid, they are short chain fatty acid, most common. Then medium chain fatty acid, 10 to 12 carbon containing. High or long chain fatty acids are palmitic, stearic, and lignoceric acid. Lignoceric acid a very long chain fatty acid because it contains the more than 20 carbon atoms. So it is a very long chain fatty acid. Then classification of fatty acid based on degree of saturation. They can be saturated. Saturated, the long fatty acid chain is there. Then unsaturated will have at least one double bond. Then unsaturated fatty acid, in which the hydrocarbon chain is unsaturated, contain more or one or more double bond. If there is only one double bond, it is mono unsaturated fatty acid or MUFA. If more than one double bond, it is maybe two or more double bonds. So they are polyunsaturated fatty acid or MUFA. So most common unsaturated fatty acids are palmitoleic acid, oleic acid, linoleic, linolenic, arachidonic acids are there. Very, very important biologically and nutritionally as well. They have versatile roles to perform in the body. We'll see in the subsequent slides. Unsaturated fatty acids are named by adding the suffix enoic to the parent hydrocarbon chain name. Then unsaturated fatty acid exhibit the geometrical isomerism at the double bonds. So these are all saturated and unsaturated fatty acids. Nomenclature of fatty acid. Systemic name, it is based on the hydrocarbon from which it is derived and after the name of parent hydrocarbon with suffix in enoic for saturated, while enoic for unsaturated, that you very well know. I use IUPAC system of naming the fatty acids. or carboxylic acid. So it is octanoic acid if it is the 8 carbon containing saturated fatty acid. Had it been double bond, so octenoic acid. Then common name for octanoic acid is caproilic acid. Then nomenclature of fatty acid, generally there are three names. One is the trivial name, systematic name, and omega end names. They are basically used for unsaturated fatty acid. So unsaturated fatty acid for representing the double bond position in the fatty acid, there are two very important systems. One is a one carbon system, C system. Second is the omega system or N system. Both are very, very important and frequently used for designating the double bond containing fatty acids. The numbering is done in two ways. For the non-omega system, we do the naming as in case of IUPAC. Right from the one number is given to carboxylic end and then carboxylic carbon 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. While in the omega system, just reverses there. The terminal carbon which is away from the carboxylic acid group is given the number 1 as per the omega system, 2, 3, and 4, etc. So let's see in detail the C system and the omega system for naming the unsaturated fatty acid. So this is the case of oleic acid. Oleic acid is 18 carbon containing, which has got a one double bond at the ninth position, right from the carboxylic acid end. So how we will name carbon colon 18 colon 1 colon on delta there is a 9. 9 is position, tells the positioning of double bond, and the one is stands for one double bond. Had it been two double bond, suppose second one is at 11 position also, so we will write the two double bond and the position will be 9 comma 11 like that. So you can apply the same way for other unsaturated fatty acid. Omega system, the naming is or numbering of carbon is done right from the carbon which is away from the carboxylic acid end. So we will number from this position, and from this position, from this carbon, the double bond containing carbon comes at number 9. So that's how it is C18 colon 1 colon 9, omega 9. Omega means it designates the right from omega end, the position of double bond as the ninth carbon. So, or in brief, we can tell them omega 9. So, palmitoic acid, palmitoic acid, oleic acid, and linoleic acid. Palmitoic is omega 7 fatty acid. Oleic acid is omega 9, while linoleic acid is omega 6 fatty acid. These are the sources. All animal fat containing omega 7 fatty acid. Omega 9 is present in many animal fats and vegetable oils, while omega-6 is present in vegetable oil like peanut, coconut, sunflower oil, and nutritionally very, very important. Linoleic acid are essential fatty acids. Now come on to the essential fatty acid. We cannot synthesize them in our body. They must be obtained from the diet, necessarily obtained from the diet, because they have important role to perform in the body. And in their deficiency, we will suffer from deficiency or disorders. Like phrynoderma is one manifestation of deficiency of essential fatty acids. They are also called the polyunsaturated fatty acid. So best examples are the linoleic acid and linolenic acid, while arachidonic acid is conditionally or semi-essential. It is a semi-essential. Then clinical significance of PUFA. Unsaturated fatty acids are also designated as omega-3, that is linolenic acid. Omega-6 is linoleic and arachidonic acid. Then omega-9 is oleic acid. And these omega-6 and 3 are very, very important for brain development. So, like you have seen in many food products packs, it's on written onto the packs. It contains omega-6 or rich in omega-9. So, because it designates the presence of essential amino acids, omega-3 and omega-6. Arachidonic acid is the precursor for prostaglandin. It can be synthesized in the body if the essential fatty acids are supplied in the diet. Pantothenic acid present in the fish oil is of great nutritional importance. It is omega-3 unsaturated fatty acid. Then eicosanoids are derived from the 20 carbon arachidonic acid. They are polyenoic fatty acid and whose action is just like hormone. They are prostaglandin, prostacyclins, prostanoids, prostacyclin, thromboxane, etc. Omega-3 fatty acids have positive role in the infant development. It has important clinical role in cancer, cardiovascular disease, mental illness, depression, dementia, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. So they act against the inflammation, platelet aggregation, hypertension, and hyperlipidemia. So nutritionally, very, very important, and clinically very, very important fatty acid. This omega-3 and omega-6 are. The functions of essential fatty acids in brief: synthesis of eicosanoids, maintenance of structural integrity of cell, development of retina and brain, and anti-atherogenic effect. So that's all about the fatty acid and essential fatty acid. Thank you.